Yo, what is up everyone? Bullitt Gaming here today, and today we are back in Project Flight, and today we're on our first training flight with QANTAS in one of their bigger aircraft. So we've already trained on the other aircraft, and we requested to be put on I forgot what it was actually. It was like a 787 or something like that. But we got requested to be put on a bigger aircraft, so as of now, we're doing bigger aircraft training, I guess. So there's no passengers really on this flight today. It's just a kind of quick flight. The aircraft just kind of rolled off the assembly line too, so Qantas asked Boeing if they could use it for their training program thing. So that's what we're doing here. We have a pretty much brand new 787, so we better not crash it. Alright, here we go. And here we go. Awesome. Alright, so our flight route today takes us from Kitla to Gatwick, I'm pretty sure. Airport names are like not on them for some reason. Oh no, they are. They're just over there, okay. But yeah, we're gonna be heading to Gatwick, with our plane today, so it won't be a very long flight at all. Yeah, so we have a Qantas not representative, but Qantas pilot in the co-pilot seats, ready to take over if anything goes wrong. And we also have, the trainer guy in the back, who's gonna be watching me, so, yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice to just get our landing and strobe on. Here we go. Alright. 360 completed. Let's line up for the runway. And we already have clearance actually, so once we line up, we get to go. Sweet. Alright. And here we go. We're lined up essentially. Sweet. Alright, look at that. Alright, so we're gonna be climbing. We're not gonna actually have like a really altitude that we're gonna stay at. We're supposed to stay between 5 and 10,000 feet. So as long as we stay in between those altitudes, we will be good and we'll be away from traffic. Which I don't think we'll need to be going above those altitudes at all. We're just doing a very quick flight to Gatwick. Yeah, we're doing a very quick flight to Gatwick. We're gonna ignore the part where my flaps weren't up. Why the heck is this plane already stolen? My goodness. We're gonna ignore the part where my flaps weren't up, so just pretend they were. Anyway, yeah, okay, let's start turning toward Gatwick now. I think we have enough airspeed to get a little bit of a higher climb. 5,000 flaps up. After I just put them down. And let's get set for our heading. Sweet. Alright. Now we'll just climb up to about 5,000 minimum, and we'll chill up there for a little bit. So I'm supposed to be manually flying the plane today. We're not using any automation, so this is gonna be fun. But yeah, they're just having me do no automation kind of flight today, so that's not that bad. We should be at our cruising altitude decently soon. Maybe give it another couple minutes and we'll be up there. So we don't have to hold a specific altitude, but we have to keep it to where it like doesn't feel like we're just suddenly going up or suddenly going down kind of thing. That's all we really need to do, and if we can do that and the trainer can walk around the cabin perfectly fine, then we'll pass the test pretty well. So we're just gonna get that there. Alright, and we're now at... Actually, we're not yet. Now we're at 5,000. Okay. So let's level off about here, and let's get it ready. Alright. Sweet. There we go. And now we're gonna pick up some decent speed, so I'm gonna start lowering the throttle to about 55% here. Let's go 40% actually, about 40. Okay, there we go. Not losing too much speed and not gaining too much speed. Alright, so the trainer is going to the back. He's gonna go check out the cabin, make sure that everything's good. As of now, there's actually no seats in the cabin too, which is pretty nice. So that'll be nice. Starting to lose a little bit of altitude, so let me move it up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Oh, and he's back. Alright, we have permission to descend, and we also passed, so we have permission to descend back to Gatwick, and we're gonna go park at the Boeing area, Boeing hangar area, because we need to return the plane to Boeing. This is not our plane, so yeah. And he's also gonna make sure that the descent is not too terribly steep, and that we're doing perfectly fine on the descent here. Right. Okay, let's get our throttle down to about 2%. Make sure that it's all good. Alright. There we go. Airport's in sight. Turn this way a little bit to line up for the runway. We may have to go around, depending on what situation we're in at the time. Alright. Let's get everything ready now. Alright. Let's get spoilers up. Gears down to increase drag. And landing lights on. We'll get flap set relatively soon. Alright. Let's see. 200 knots. 250 knots-ish. Might have to do a quick circle around the airport, but we now have enough speed that we can put down our flaps, which will also increase drag. Alright, there goes takeoff flaps. We'll get landing flaps in a little bit when we need them. Alright, sweet. Runway's in sight. Alright, let's get our landing flaps set now. Keep the spoilers up now. Alright, and we'll get throttles ready for landing. Put the spoilers up now. Let's get throttles ready for landing. Keep them at about 20% here. Alright. We're on glide slope. We're ready for the runway. Alright. Throttle up a little bit more. Alright. There we go. A little bit more throttle. We're almost there. There we go. Alright. Reduce throttle and touchdown. Not bad, not bad. Alright. So we finally touched it down, and we're gonna stop here and then return the aircraft to the Boeing factory hangar, which is actually right there. So we'll do that real quick. And I've already got a news that I've passed. They said that landing was like phenomenal, and it was. I barely felt it. Like that was phenomenal. Alright, well, we're gonna taxi this aircraft back to the Boeing center area. Let's see. I need to see what training is gonna be next. They said just a couple more trainings, and probably, yeah, okay, so probably the next time I'll be recording, I'll be actually ready to be flying and be flying passengers around, as a first officer. So that'll be nice. But now, it's time to go return the plane and get our license for co-pilot. So we'll be certified to fly for QANTAS as a co-pilot, and we'll hopefully soon get our pilot's license for QANTAS, which will be nice. Alright. Where's the taxiway that leads in? There it is. Sweet. Perfect timing too, because it's about to be night. I've already done my my night flight training stuff already, so we are already all good with that. Alright. They just said park it really anywhere where there's not an aircraft, so we'll park it. Actually, we'll park it right here. Alright. And there goes the plane. We're just gonna move it up a little bit. And there we go. Sweet. Alright, Boeing has their plane back, and I now have my co-pilot's license. So, now we're gonna go head over to the QANTAS area and get our stuff, and we'll be in a plane very soon. But I think that's gonna be all for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And then don't forget to join my Discord down below so you know when I post new videos like this one. That everyone, have a great day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.